Hello you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're doing a fun video. We're going to be doing a grocery shop, grocery haul, and a full meal prep video for you guys. I know you guys always ask what I meal prep, what I eat, and I figure we'll just do another video showing you guys what it's been looking like lately while I'm in my calorie deficit. And guys, I hit a new low weigh-in this morning. I was going to cry. I was so excited. I have been struggling with my weight for a while. Not struggling, but just like not feeling great, whatever. And I've been like really trying to hone in. You guys know this. I've been talking about it nonstop. Like I've just been so locked in on my goals and my freaking fitness routine lately. Like it's been two and a half months of me like really freaking doing the damn thing. And I'm so freaking proud of myself. I have been stuck in the 180s for a while, which I know it's very vulnerable for me to share my weight, but like whatever, someone's got to do it. I'm gonna do it for you guys. So I weighed in at 179 this morning. Seeing that 1.7 there was like, we're really doing it. And it's like so reassuring, you know, when you put all that work in, you're like, okay, it is like you're doing the work. And it was so exciting. And I know it's not all about the number, it's not all about the weight or the scale, but like sometimes it is, and that's also okay. So yeah, that was super exciting, and I'm just feeling really good to start this new week. We're at the grocery store right now. I'm actually going to be going to 2 different grocery stores. It just ends up that way. I feel like I always have to go to 2 grocery stores. It's really frustrating, but it is what it is. You got to do what you got to do. It's 10:30 right now. I obviously worked this morning, did like my first work block for my client check-in, so we're gonna do our grocery shopping and our meal prepping right now. So we're at Pete's Market. I'll walk through really quick with what my meal plan is for this week, so you guys know. If you don't know, I always go on my notes app every Sunday or Saturday, whichever day it is that I like want to sit down and plan my meals. I will label it meals and groceries. I probably have like 20 like notes that says meals and groceries, because I do this every week. And so what I'll do is I'll break it down into breakfast, lunch, and dinners. So breakfast this week, we're doing my egg casserole that I have been doing for the last 3 weeks. It's tried and true. It works. I love it. And I've been feeling so freaking good with it. So we're going to run it back. So I already wrote that down, that I'm gonna have my breakfast casseroles for breakfast, and I wrote down like little bullet points, everything that's in that meal. And then I do the same thing for lunch. We're gonna have the viral ground beef, sweet potato, honey, cottage cheese bowl. So I wrote down everything that's gonna be in that meal in bullet points. And then I write down my dinners that we're gonna have for this week. And I usually only write down like 4. It depends. Sometimes I write down 5, but honestly, we eat out like a couple times for dinner throughout the week. So I just write down 4, and we always have like leftover stuff in the freezers and pantry if like I need to come up with another meal. So for dinners, I write them all down and I put them into their bullet points. I don't write down what I need for each meal. I do that when I go down and I scroll to the grocery list. So then from all of those meals, I will make a grocery list. This is so helpful when you're going to the grocery store and you won't find yourself buying unnecessary things. If you walk in with a plan, and also especially if you walk in knowing that you have the meals already planned and you already have the ingredients for each meal, you're not going to waste any money, waste any food. So it's going to help a lot with saving money and also just like not being wasteful when you write it down like this. Write down the meal and then write down the groceries for each meal, so you know you're going to be using all of your groceries for the week. So that's what I do. I meal plan all my breakfast, lunch, and dinners for the week, and then I make the grocery list from there. So that's my big grocery list here that we're going to follow right now. I'm going to go in the store and follow this along, and it's going to keep me on track. I'm not going to veer off from my list. I'm going to get everything I need. It helps so much to stay on track with your goals. Also budget friendly when you plan it this way too. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna go into Pete's Market first, and then we're also going to Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's has just really good protein for a good price, and some other good things too that I want to get. So, well, speaking of, I probably have to get another one of those. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And I don't know if I'll film like in the actual store, but for right now, we'll see. I will definitely be giving you guys a grocery haul though. So let's get to it. All right, guys, we're home. I literally just dragged all of that. I just took all of that up the stairs, not the stairs, but from the parking garage to my apartment by myself. I amaze myself every time, because one thing about me is I'm not making 2 trips, except I do have to make a second trip down because I got paper towels and paper plates and I couldn't bring those up. So, but I can get those later, like whatever. Obviously food I don't want to keep sitting. in the car. So let's do a rapid fire grocery haul for this week, and then we'll get to a meal prepping. I'm so upset. Trader Joe's didn't have the carne asada that I love. That's what we normally get, and I was gonna make steak tacos, but instead of the carne asada, I'm just gonna do ground beef tacos. Whatever. So let's start with Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's I didn't get too much because I got a lot of stuff from Pete's Market. So Trader Joe's I spent, honestly today was kind of expensive. I spent like $170, $180, which is not too bad actually. So Trader Joe's I spent $74. Also, Trader Joe's is testing me. They didn't have my favorite frozen peppers and onions mix that I use for my egg casserole. I'm sorry, where the fuck is that? So I just got more peppers because I got peppers at Pete's, but only enough for like taco night. So I got some more peppers. I'll just do those for the egg casserole. I got some chopsticks. I know these are like being recalled right now, but they're good when like you're in a pinch. So I restocked on some garlic and onion powder just in case I go out. And then for our tortillas, I just got some corn tortillas. We're gonna have to use these tonight because they're gonna go bad. And then I got myself the Carb Savvy ones. I love these. These are whole wheat Carb Savvy, and they're a great source of fiber. So then some chunky guacamole restock. I think we already have some, but I didn't know, so I just bought more. And then I get my eggs from Trader Joe's, so I got a dozen. I got some diced onions for the egg casserole. I didn't want to dice a fucking onion for my egg casserole. And then for the egg casserole, my shredded frozen hash browns. Okay, and then for proteins, we got 1.5 pounds of chicken breast, 3 pounds of ground beef. Honestly, I cooked 2 pounds of ground beef one time for my lunch meal prep, and it was too much. So I'm just gonna use the leftovers from like dinners towards my meal prep too, in the event that I like run out of the pound, because for some reason like the pound doesn't, like, it's not enough. I need like 1.5 pounds. And then I got my 99.1 ground turkey for my egg casserole. I have hiccups. Okay, that's everything from Trader Joe's. Pete's Market, Fairlife milk, regular and chocolate. And then I got some russet potatoes. We're gonna do buffalo chicken fries for dinner one night. Like I said, I got some peppers from Pete's too, so just like a bunch of peppers. I got I got 5 Honeycrisp apples. I got lots of fruit, which I'm excited about. I got Kevin this cheese pizza. He really wanted it, so I got it from him. Got Kevin some bagels. Got some more Lily's dark chocolate chips. I love these things. I've been obsessed with like dates with peanut butter and dark chocolate with some sea salt on top. So good. And then I just got a restock on our taco seasoning. This is the one that we get. I don't know if it's the healthiest. I mean, there's like no ingredients in here, so I don't know. I don't care. Tastes good. Got some gum. I chew a lot of gum. I got 2 little things of blueberries. I got some cottage cheese for my lunch. And then I got some egg whites. I hope this is enough. I was gonna get 2 of them, but I'm hoping this is enough for the egg casserole. I got some cilantros for our tacos, avocados for lunch, some red grapes. Grapes are really good right now, so go and get them. 4 little limes. I got 4 kiwis. I love kiwis. I just haven't bought them in a while. I got some green beans for dinner one night. I got a white onion for the tacos. Could do like, and then I got some sweet potatoes for lunch. It's a mess in here. Oh shit, I have ground beef in here. Ugh. I always forget what I have. Oh my god. Guys, am I dumb? I have a whole thing of this. This is why you should, okay, learn from my mistake here. Check your fridge and freezer before you leave. I thought I did, but I guess I didn't look hard enough, because I have a whole thing of ground beef in there still. And these. Oy vey. Okay, I'm gonna put all this away because holy shit. Honestly though, I got a lot of stuff for $180. I feel like that's really good, and I got like produce. So I got like a lot of protein, a lot of produce for $180. I feel like it is really, really good. So I feel like that was a good trip. So I'm gonna put all this away and then we'll get to meal prepping. Okay, we're gonna start by preheating the oven to 400. I'm going to start to peel and dice the sweet potatoes. Okay, checking in. I just cooked my ground turkey. I'm now going to set up for my meal prep egg casserole. I have all of my oven safe glass Tupperware that I will be using, so I'm going to take 5 of these out. I think I'll do 5 for this week. I typically do 5, so I'm going to start putting everything in to these, each to these Tupperware, and then I'm going to put it on a baking pan and then put it in the oven. Okay, this is everything you're going to need. Some egg whites. We're going to need 1 egg for each one. So we got our eggs. And then our frozen peppers and onions, our frozen shredded hash browns, and then the ground turkey. So let's get to it. Just finished putting together all of the breakfast casseroles. I'm about to pop them in the oven. I think we're gonna start with 40 minutes. Those are looking pretty good. I'm gonna really quick clean my my pan off and start cooking my ground beef. Okay. I got carried away and I totally forgot about my sweet potatoes. So a couple of them are burnt, but honestly, I don't care. I just finished my ground beef too. Let's see if they all fit in here. I don't know if they will. I don't like them burnt though. So here is the meal prep for lunch this week. I'm doing avocado and cottage cheese with honey. That's gonna be the meal prep, but this is everything cooked. Love it. Also, update, we still have 22 minutes left. That's how they're looking. In the meantime, I'm going to have some lunch, so I'm gonna make my ground beef and sweet potato bowl. Okay, here's the finished product. You guys have probably seen this all over social media, but it really is that good. And I love it. I can't wait to eat this because I'm hungry. So this is lunch for the week and everything was meal prep. So I just put it all in the bowl and we were good to go. Okay, there's 2 minutes left. I'm going to see how they're looking really quick. And then I'm going to add in the, okay. Oh, sorry. Didn't see you there. I'm gonna check them and then I'm gonna put some cheese on top of it and put them in there for another 10 minutes. So I'm gonna take them out right now, actually, I think. Okay. I'm gonna put about like 10 grams of cheese. I'm just gonna eyeball this, honestly. It's time to clean up the kitchen. It's not too bad, but I gotta clean the air fryer, clean the cutting board, wipe off the stove. So I'm gonna do that really quick. I don't know if you guys want to watch me do that, but that's what we're gonna do. Okay, here they are out of the oven. I'm gonna let them sit for a little bit before I pop on the covers and put them in the fridge. But here they are. that wraps up meal prepping for this week. It was super quick and easy. I'm telling you guys, meal prep. It will save you so much time and energy. Yes, this took me like what, a couple hours, but that's going to save me for the rest of the week. I don't have to cook for the rest of the week now. Obviously, I'm gonna cook my dinners, but I have time for that at the end of the night. For breakfast and lunch, you know, we're working throughout the day. We don't have time to cook a whole meal. So meal prep your meals. Whether you do meal prepping like ingredients, like I ingredient prepped the ground beef and the sweet potatoes, but if I was working out of the house, I would obviously meal prep that all together, put that in the same Tupperware together. But since I'm here, I can throw it all together the day of. Save yourself. If you have goals, you need to meal prep. If you're a busy person and you're looking to lose weight, build muscle, whatever the case is, you need to be meal prepping. You gotta put the excuses aside. You gotta show up. Time block it. Like I tell my clients, like literally put grocery shopping and meal prepping in your calendar like it's an appointment and show up and do it. It's going to suck. Of course it's gonna suck. I didn't want to clean my kitchen. I didn't want to do all that, but I did it. And now the rest of the week, my future self is going to be so proud and so happy of me because it's already done for me. Do yourself a favor. Stop jeopardizing yourself. Stop not setting yourself up for success. Do these things, and I promise you're gonna start to feel and look your best. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this little video. I know it's kind of quick and easy, but that's meal prepping for the week.